This is an important algebra problem for finite math students. We need to be able to evaluate a function given an expression or value for the function. So for example, f of 2 plus h minus f of 2 when f of x is x squared minus 10. Here is a method that I find works really well, especially given that this example is a subtraction. We're subtracting f of 2 from f of 2 plus h. So you could see it kind of like this, f of 2 plus h minus f of 2. Watch what I'm going to do for f of 2 plus h. And I'm going to use what I would call the empty parenthesis method. So I've got f of 2 plus h is f of 2 plus h is 2 plus h squared minus 10. And in place of x, so what we've got is that we know that f of x is x squared minus 10. So f of whatever is going to be that whatever squared minus 10. The whatever, in this case, is the 2 plus h. Notice off to the side that 2 plus h squared is the same as 2 plus h times 2 plus h. If you are a really strong algebra student, you might recognize that that falls into a pattern. 2 squared plus 2h doubled. So 4h plus h squared. Or if you are a little further from your algebra, it would be okay if you recognize that you needed to FOIL and do first times first, outside times outside, inside inside, last times last, and you should still get the same result when you simplify that. But we're going to have 4 plus 4h plus h squared, and then don't forget, don't lose sight of that minus 10. So hopefully that feels comfortable for you. What I have here, let me draw a box around it. What I have here is f of 2 plus h. This 4 plus 4h plus h squared minus 10 is the f of 2 plus h. And now if I do f of 2, that's going to be the something squared minus 10. And in this case, the something that we're filling in with is the 2, right? So we have 2 squared minus 10. So that's going to be 4 minus 10. I'm going to write it not as a negative 6, but I'm going to write the 4 under the 4 and the minus 10 under the minus 10, because we have 2 squared is 4 minus 10. Now remember what we were doing was subtracting these, right? We're going to subtract f of 2 from f of 2 plus h. So I've got to subtract this whole thing, not just the 4 and not just the negative 10, but the whole thing. So we've got 4 minus 4 is going to be 0. Negative 10 minus negative 10 is going to be 0. Or you might find it beneficial to think of it like this. F of 2 plus h is 4 plus 4h plus h squared minus 10. And then f of 2 was 4 minus 10. And if I'm going to subtract the whole thing, it's the same as if I were to add. Watch how this looks. Change it to adding the opposite. So I distribute the negative in there. And now it's just a simple addition, right? For some students, that's a little easier. So if you can do it this way, the top, and recognize that that negative, that subtraction is distributing, that's okay. Or if you're not there yet, then write it out and actually change that subtraction to addition. One way or the other, you should see that the 4's cancel and the negative 10's cancel. So what we're left with when we subtract these, what we're left with is 4h plus h squared, and that's it. I hope that this working out the example in such great detail helps you grasp each part of that problem and the process that you could use. Could I encourage you, if you didn't get this right yet, to go back and try it again from a blank screen, from a blank page. And if you struggle with it, watch a video again. Try another example. Try changing the example to something similar. So instead of having an x squared minus 10, try it with an x squared minus 7, an x squared minus 4, minus 5, etc. And instead of a 2 here, try it with some other value, like f of 5 plus h minus f of 5, or f of 7 plus h minus f of 7, etc. Try some other examples until you're getting it correct every time. If you do have a question about any part of the problem, please don't hesitate to reach out to me.